We know you're going to show the world what kind of player you are. We're excited to get you.
How great is that?
I love the background.
How great is that?
They're all great. I think that one is so cool.
Special.
You can just hear the breaking of tension.
The emotion.
I'm being drafted.
You can hear it.
Fading. Yes. Voice cracks.
You're going to get different types here. You're going to get some you get extreme personality, confidence. Jalen Hunt may or may not be in here. All right, let's get to Nolan Smith. This is Howie Roseman 2 years ago with Nolan Smith.
You know, I'm a Florida Gator. Do you know how much this hurts my soul to take all these Georgia Bulldogs? You know? You want to win, though. I do want to win. I do want to win. You're right. I do want to win. You know. I like that confetti.
You know, we saw Nolan Smith contribute to that win, and then at the parade, he was...
He was having a good time.
He's become a big part of the personality of this team, too. Like, over the last 2 years, he really is a big vocal part of that locker room.
Since the Super Bowl win, he's certainly been showing more personality.
Yeah, I agree.
I got to tell you, his early season last year, from seeming nothingness, and I don't mean Moro Jomo nothingness, because it's a draft pick that none of us heard of. He was a very late pick. Like Nolan Smith emerging from seemingly the ashes last year
It was shocking.
was shocking.
They have been phenomenal at developing players.
Yeah, they really have.
They get the best out of all their players.
All right, let's listen to another one of these. This is Nakobe Dean. What a good dude Nakobe is. Obviously, he had to wait a long time that day. I mean, this was the Friday night. This was the third round of the Friday night.
He thought he was going to go at least second, right?
He thought he had a shot at one, and then two, and then three. Here's Howie, and you're going to hear Nick Sirianni and Nakobe.
Nakobe, this is Howie Roseman from the Eagles. You've been waiting a long-ass time, brother. You ready? Ready to come to Philly? I know, man. You bring that championship mentality, man. We'll go win a ring like you just got one.
Get to come play with Jordan for a little bit longer now, too, right?
That's so good. Nakobe is one of my favorite. Like, we got to know him a little bit. He came out to our free throw shooting contest, by the way.
Give me a little bit on this side for a
You
lot.
beat him at free throws. Do not, semantics matters here. You do not beat him at basketball.
Are free throws part of hockey?
You do not beat him at basketball. You beat him at shooting free throws.
My basketball?
Nope, you would not play basketball. You're shooting free throws.
I love Nakobe. Big fan. All right, let's listen to Will Shipley. I never heard this one before. Eagles running back who probably is going to be more prominent this year with Kenny Gainwell out. Here is Will Shipley last year with...
What's going on, man? It's Howie Roseman on the GM of the Eagles.
Well, I think I got a pretty full base for it.
No, I know who you are. I'm calling you.
Very formal young man.
Right. And then one more. Devin called for it. It's a given. I do wish we had these from the last 40 years. How great would it be to have all these, think
The
of...
Eagles do a great job of videotaping this and releasing it.
But this is a new thing. This is only the last couple of years. I mean, who's would I have loved to have heard? Like,
We have Jalen.
Jerome Brown back in the day. I'd love to hear Buddy Ryan and Jerome Brown.
Oh my God.
Right, how great
He
would that
probably
be?
wouldn't be able to play it.
Oh, my father.
Buddy, Jerome.
Oh my
How
God.
about a Ray Ray?
Oh yeah, that'd be another good one. Ray and Michael Wolf. Shout out to Mike. Mike, if you're listening.
Mike's a great guy.
Mike is a good dude. He's a better dude than football player. I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying.
I'm just kidding.
Could you beat him in one-on-one too?
The problem was, say it again, please.
Could you beat him in one-on-one too?
Basketball, maybe.
Stop.
I don't know.
The guy's an insane athlete. You wouldn't get one shot
Yeah,
on
but is this the combine or a real game? Which one are you talking about?
I saw Mike at training camp last year. He's still in great shape.
There he is. Mike said in comments, he was good, and those nuts say let me hear. And they have created one of the most awkward moments I've ever been in.
All right, here. Yeah, you can't just put that in there.
No, I really,
You gotta clean it up.
Yeah, we'll clean it up. You gotta
Are you gonna get Mike in trouble?
Yeah,
Then you're-
but
snap.
I'm trying to.
That's highway grade right there, eh?
Well, you already said, I know, I'm saying it's about some.
Oh,
See,
sorry.
the athlete
I didn't realize what
He inadvertently did something.
Is that the Wi-Fi thing?
No, it's my phone.
Into Kenny's
It's my phone.
something session.
He said it's a Wi-Fi.
I don't like to show the rest of the world how I do this shit.
Yeah, you got to.
I have a flip phone. A little kid after church goes, I said, it's a phone. I want those shows when it's doing a wire and you go out page and people and stuff. My kids, some of my wife's older kids don't know what they are. And when I was a little kid, I was happy to have a kid. Yeah, exactly. Yep. I never even had a cordless cell phone until like 2000. It's crazy these times. They don't even know. The rotary, I had that too. Yep. Yeah, we had that. And Joel Emcakes never broke. My wife hit me in the head with that. She was calling her police and shit. And I came over there to hang up the strong. Took that thing. Man, almost knocked me out. That was one way you went.
Having like 3 ways with like friends in school.
Oh yeah, I remember when that first
Like my fucking, I remember like my grandma came down there. Alright, son, how you going up to sleep? Like I'd be like, all night talking.
Rick and Easy. Rick, good morning.
Taking my granddaughter to a first go to kids tomorrow.
Hey, that's awesome.
Good man.
The actual question is, are you coming back to 2003 and they would be it's a very,
What they say is, because I can't hear it until I get right by the broadcast. It's like the mobile line.
So back then, you talked about it a couple of times. You know, that's why I'm sure, but, you know, really critical in the next couple of years because if they start more than 2 years, it's going to be an example of like Huntley Howard and Jerry.
It could be. That's not
Yeah,
inconceivable.
just go right there. Yeah, I'm in a little bit. Okay, watch that back. Just back up a hair, bro. Okay, don't park.
Look, I think it's a very important topic. I'm fascinated, really honestly, Rick, first and foremost, is it a starter or a non-starter for the Phillies to win the regular season? And how willing are they to go in the third year? And maybe a fourth year. And I don't think it's really
Oh, that.
the thing is, to what extent would Kyle Schwarber, is this the other thing we don't know, be willing to perhaps take success that he could get once he hits the open market because he likes being here and wants to stay locked in as a Phil. Because he has bounced around a bit. He was a Cub, he was a Red Sox. I mean, you know, this has become his spot. And, you know, so there's a lot of unknowns for us when this conversation comes up, what the motivation is for the various parties.
It's also his last year contract.
It's definitely.
Yeah, so I think
You would hope, but he's also made a lot of money, so, you know, does he...
You know what?
10 to 15 million, is he going to prioritize?
Don't bring it over here, and then we'll put a plywood out.
Happy here, let's lock it. I mean,
You getting plywood? Or just this? Oh, that's only a little piece. Yeah.
yeah.
Pull this out. Maybe I'll come out the garage now, bud. Right? Well, he turned right here and dump it. Yeah, I'll go a little something over.
July and August of last year, as I mentioned a couple days ago, because they did either win close games or they get blown out. And that's going to be if they get to the postseason.
Okay, Rick, give me an answer.
Machine! White excitement! Excited whites? Or something like that. White excitement.
Win ball.
I think so, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, because if the reason and the people in the studio and all that stuff,
Yeah.
was because we're never going to go to the Super Bowl.
Right.
So you had to,
That could win.
now they go like all
have your,
All right, let's find out if Mike can win. I mean, there's really nothing to win or lose. But
for your pride, you're
because
just
what I do here suffice with, I guess, so Jackson, I'm trying to learn. Two things I've changed in the last 2 years. One, I'm working. Two, I'm trying to learn some of these more modern stars. I
You
really
think you
love
say
them.
how last year Joe was your son?
So
Fucking ass.
Ariana Grande was the first nomination. Assignment. Good one. Assignment. So, as we just said, before I give you my little, and it's little, I'm not doing a hard,
You're not giving us our full bio.
dissertation, right? But let me just say, my goal with this isn't to just one with this right now, and then I forget, but I am going to create
Devin.
a folder, or, add where I have all these celebs, and then I have to remember them. All right, here we go. Ariana Grande, here's what I've done. Now, I did know a little bit about her before. I knew she was a singer, and I knew
much more.
she was a
You're
singer.
reading this, right? This is just a, I'm not there.
This is the funny part for
He has a next car.
Bravo!
Notes about what it's hard. This is like we're taking a test now. There's no notes to
All right, I'm gonna turn it. All right, hang on. Here we go. Ariana Grande, I got no notes from her. Singer, and I knew that she was there in the bombing incident years ago. Yes, okay. All right, I did not know she's an actress. I did not know that she was convicted as Linda, the movie that is.
How did you miss
I know
that?
it.
I literally said that last week when you said that
I had
Ariana
no idea that she was in this big movie.
I've never seen the movie and you couldn't avoid it.
Yeah, no, I know it. All right, she is currently in the Men and Women. That's what I read. That's what I read. That's what I read. She is 6 overall Instagram followers.
Not a lot.
Well, I mean, a lot of these people are going to be up there, but that's hot. I mean, that's very high on the list. She, Ariana Grande, more famous for the singing than the. Well, she just. And she, here's the one thing I couldn't find. I was going to ask her, what is her reference? So I'm going to learn that. This is about me learning, and I don't know that answer.
Now, Brian, go over to your right. What happened
And they're not gonna donut shot.
And put it
That was
Oh, and she came from Nickelodeon. So I was going to say, first she came from Nickelodeon. I didn't correct
Nailed.
James, what did you say? Why did you say that? What's her reference?
I think she's known as one of, sorry, I didn't even touch Jane. For her, she made the, known as someone as a Mariah Carey of the generation that she had. No, definitely,
But that's not a reputation. James, like, that's not a reputation. Aaron Rodgers is not a football star. His reputation, Aaron Rodgers' reputation, hold on, James. Aaron Rodgers' reputation is he's a pain in the
I
ass.
get it. I don't think she has a reputation. Like, I don't think this is where like
Why am I letting
Aaron.
that up? She's got a reputation.
But no, she was a pop star.
I think the rep is a fourth child. Yes, she's a
The rep is, yeah.
I don't understand the.
I didn't understand. What's her personality?
She's bubbly. Yeah, sure. There you go. I love bubbly.
Bubbly, big robot, she has.
In 5 there's like.
I'm trying to understand what she's doing.
Can I
She's a singer. That's cute.
No, no, no.
I'm in the car. It just says, it has like bullet points and then it's reputation equals, and there's just like a blank question.
She's so weird.
Well, the other thing is,
I never once thought, what's this person's reputation? That's something that's never crossed my mind.
Yeah, she's dated some famous, but she actually wrote a song about it. I don't know if is that one of the songs you're gonna play?
Yeah, that's
Oh, okay. Say that.
I don't know. He's not going to play that one, but that's her mom.
Her most famous one, Joe, is the song called Thank You Next.
And she goes through. It's really a
see, I don't know that.
No, she goes through all of her, but it's actually very good.
Very good. All right, 215-592-9490.
Audio test here to see if we can recognize Ariana Grande. Sure. Here we go.
nice idea. Here, we're gonna play 3 songs. What's the idea? I'm gonna play 3 songs. Tell me if any of them are Ariana Grande, all of them are Ariana Grande. It could be 3, it could be 0. We're gonna play.
So is it Ariana Grande?
Yes. All right. Here is the first song.
I hope not, because it stinks. Does she ever sing? Well, she looks like she has this kind of wispy voice. I will say.
Right there?
I mean, look,
Hey,
this is
come over and play Ben Ben to the fucking Great,
I'm going to say this is not Ariana.
Maybe drink 2 or 3 like that. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Happy to announce.
This year,
That's hard.
Get a free hand-worn turkey when you spend $5 now between now and April 19th. Only at Shopper. Shopper.
I'm glad all the people over there, they are also confused. Like Jody Mack would have no idea.
It's the beginning of the song.
Yo, you can just dump them now, dude. Like, right up in the garage, alright? Get that John and dump it right over the fucking garage.
Can I just say my friend Ruby Warren texted me?
Oh, no.
She's one of the best female vocalists and impersonators. She's really good at impersonation. Thank you, Ruby. That song that was her.
Throw it over.
It's not just me, I guess. Everyone loves Mariah Carey.
No one compared anyone I listen to.
Wow. That song is fantastic.
Well, I'm well aware.
Why didn't you know if you knew that?
Oh, that's why I said I love it more. I wasn't saying this first song.
Oh, there's it.
be relaxed and stress-free in your home. Verizon's here to keep you comfortable inside, no matter the weather outside. Verizon services, you can service your existing system or get a new heating cooling system. And thanks to Verizon, expert technicians, you can trust the job will be done right the first time, and that way you can just be worry-free year-round, no matter the season, and you can stay home as that perfect temperature. Verizon has savings service, money-saving margins, rebates, and flexible payment options.
Like at the end, you want like a half wheelbarrow. Full wheelbarrow. Full
Your
wheelbarrow.
schedule helps you save money. Verizon service is available 24/7, so don't wait for an emergency to happen. Schedule a visit at horizonservices.com. That's horizonservices.com. Book when you know it with Verizon Services. You're going away.
It's time to make it official. Sports Radio 94 WI, celebrating the man, the myth, the stress. This is now BGA. Fly, Eagles, fly. All day long, 94 WI is offering brand new brand with classic stories, special
and insurance company in Cincinnati. At IHOP, you can get satisfying trail rewards from $7 with IHOP's house savings. Enjoy
My truck, man. My truck is
more choice of Hebrew smoked bacon, sausage, the breakfast bakes combo, or enjoy French toast breakfast or sample IHOP's house savings available weekdays from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. all for just $7 for a full-time
now this flight we got
Let's on Rich Pike and Kachak and Genesis, Nissan, and quality pre-owned vehicles of many makes and models. Plug-in or electric, Tomaselli has it all. And at the right price, low financing, incredible lease offers, top dollar for your trade, and so much more. Search Tomaselli.com or visit our family-owned and operated dealerships on Rich Pike and Kachak to see why Tomaselli is a nice place to do business.
Bring spring to your door with Target Circle 360. Get all you need for Easter hosting, spring get-togethers, and more. Unlimited same-day delivery for Target Circle 360. So that's the goodies to fresh florals. Getting everything the same day is easy. Open the Target app and bring the magic of the season to your door. Unlimited same-day delivery for Target Circle 360. Visit Target.com/circle or the Target app for more details. Subscription required. Same-day delivery is subject to terms. Applies to orders over $35.
What up, fellow Gen Xers? Elizabeth Banks here. As the original Latchkey kids, we took things into our own hands, like house keys and video game controllers. And now it's time for us to do it again. Because the recommended age to get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia has been lowered to 15 even if you're healthy. We're at 6 times greater risk compared to adults under 50. Go to Vaxassist.com and schedule. Gen X, this is our shot. Sponsored by Pfizer.
We get a couple more right here. I'll go over. So I got a behind that.
No, seriously. Shut the front door. We own this house now.
But you actually need to say,
Good.
Yeah, we get one more right here, Brian.
the State Farm agent is there to help you choose the coverage you need.
That one's good. One good more in here than another. Right? Let's go with this one. You know what? Let's go with the full wheelbarrow will be enough. Maybe what it would say.
Nature and wear and
Let's see what we got.
Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies.
You're high where you're
That's where
going.
Granger comes in.
No, I was low.
$1 million industrial grade
I
products.
was.
Fast
I mean, I
and
probably
delivery.
just need a couple.
Granger carries the quality products he needs, so he doesn't have to.
Yeah.
From a new
What's that?
4-inch to a whole new faucet. Call
We'll see.
Granger.com.
We'll see, big guy.
Granger, for the ones who get it done. Hi, it's John Asher.
Ain't the big one, it's the little one.
As part of our grand reopening sales event, Hyundai has shipped us a special selection of additional brand new vehicles. Right now, in stock at the lowest possible price. No games, no hassle. Just the best possible price on any Hyundai. These vehicles are often seen as on a first come, first served basis. Here at Cardo, we want to prevent you from paying more than you have to. So now, through April 30th, don't miss out on the best financing in the business. Drive off 0% financing. Our brand new state-of-the-art dealership is built for
Backgammon, I'm fucking this up.
Every Hyundai comes with 30-year complimentary maintenance and America's best warranty. A 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain. Shop us online 24/7 at ColonialHyundai.com. Colonial Hyundai, the faster, easier, better way to buy a Hyundai.
All power, zero compromise. Ego cordless outdoor power equipment features advanced lithium battery technology.
Egoless.
The power and performance of gas without the outlet, fuss, or fumes for blowers and trimmers. One battery powers over 90 tools. No wonder it's the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Power beyond belief. Visit EcoPowerPlus.com to learn more or to find an Eco retailer near you. That's EcoPowerPlus.com.
All right.
You'll have to adjust on the fly. We absolutely can't leave the project. We can deliver to your job site as soon as same day. Lowe's knows pros. You know, you say, not eligible to stock orders expensive or replaced by 2 p.m. for second-day delivery rate. Subject to driver pay. These vary based on purchase. Or terms of price. .com/same-day delivery 50 cents.
NFL draft, we're on track to see something we've never seen before, as every one of the 32 teams in the league is set to make a first-round selection. So who's going to play first and make a move? The Vikings, an unlikely option. They pick at number 24, only have a total of 4 picks in the draft. Perhaps we see something much sooner as the quarterback form shakes out. The draft is always fun, especially when it's this unpredictable. I'm Marley. 94 WIP Sports Update.
Brought to you by Innovation Factory Freshly Built. National Defense Series with the Marlins from Donner. With that 8 contract to catch all of the action. Live here tonight. 6:45 Bills. Coming off the 4-game split with the Giants. With a 6-4 win. They was up on all 4 Christmas sessions to start this year for 12 strikeouts. And they've won 11 straight games when Sanchez starts. Dating back to August 22nd last season. This season, it's expected the Eagles will move on from Dallas Goedert at some point. ESPN sure or not says.
What?
Dallas Goedert.
Oh, yeah, he's probably going.
2027 now for April 30th. Schedule your free estimate. 90 Nation or visit vacation.com. Partly Sunny I-74 Partly 50. Join us for a special one-night only event with Eagles legend Brandon Brett. With the tickets for BG Live, 5 right now on 94WIP.com.
Sports Update on 94 WIP. WIP 81 Philadelphia.
This is fast. You got your whole price of your second.
Odyssey Sports Station.
My little guy. Just walk in.
My friends, we got it now. The key is to never forget. To have a lantern.
Should we have like a text every few weeks?
Good. Possible.
Maybe that's it.
We'll get to another celeb we'll choose later in the hour for next week. And we'll have some fun that week's movie forward. All right, so the close we go. Big broadcast from Fort Gunn today. Drop of the week will be up ahead shortly. And in Phoenixville right now. Good morning, Ed.
I think today's effort was like, it was hammer-like, you know, those little hammer toys that make like the squeaky noises that toddlers play with, you know. You've done better. You've done better.
But didn't I get 4 right?
I mean, the last set you had.
Yeah. So, the draft season is really kind of interesting, and I guess that's a question for Elliot. I've looked at probably way fewer mock drafts, definitely way fewer mock drafts than you have, but I find the ones that get published like pre-combine to be a bit more informative because I think they're just based more on, you know, what you're seeing on the field. And then
I agree. Yeah.
you guys who run a 4-3 who you've never heard of, and then they rocket up draft boards, and then these players get injured. There, but you know, that's why I'm kind of leery about Emmett Uri. They're the guy who came out of USC. And a lightweight speed guy. Combine numbers didn't really match what we saw on the field. So, I mean, that's why I'm kind of leaning more towards Malachi Stark. And frankly, the only reason why he's in the conversation is because he's wearing a slow 40.
So,
I mean, easily.
I agree with your point. I think Malachi Stark is a better football player right now than Nick Uri is. But here's something interesting. So, one thing the Eagles really value when they draft players is obviously athleticism. If you look at this thing called Real Athletic Score, it grades players 1 through 10. 17 of their last 21 picks in the first 3 rounds have been 8 or higher, right? So they really only draft guys that are high on this athletic list. Malachi Starks is a 5, and Nick Emenwari is a 10. So, what I think Malachi Starks is a player, and I actually agree with everything you just said, Ed. I do think we should recognize that like they draft guys that are ultra athletic, and that is just not really what Malachi.
Let me just ask a question, Elliot. You may not know this answer. Who that has played for the Eagles would be an example of someone who's not considered athletic on that stuff?
So the best example I could give you would be if you look at last year's draft class, every single one of their picks was an 8-0 and higher on this athletic scale, besides Anais Smith, who was easily the worst draft.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to think of a classic Eagle who would.
Oh, he's like non-athletic.
Yeah, would be viewed as.
I mean,
I mean, I have no idea.
Landon Dickerson, maybe, like he's super tall and big. I don't know if he would qualify as like fast and explosive, but
He's powerful.
yeah, I mean, he would maybe be one, but obviously he's a
But I would call him non-athletic to his
No,
face.
yeah, I won't be bringing that up on the plane.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, you know, like what the.
Well, Joe, people refer to you as athletic, right?
Kenny King.
What people? What people?
Me, I'm one person. One person. Yeah. Well, and I'm getting excited for the draft, man. I mean, we're getting close now, 6 days, and this is Howie season, March and April. Howie season. We'll see what he does. Hey, give me who's got a great gimmick?
Did you know what The Rock is cooking?
The Rock's good answer right there.
Now, are we doing like the eyebrow thing with him? Like, what's the gimmick here?
Well, I guess he says
the
that.
whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Alright.
But he said part of it.
Well, and he does the smell of
I'm probably not gonna vote for a wrestler.
I'm not gonna vote for
Yeah, I think if you would have said that, like the eyebrow, like that would have been
the eyebrow
more
with
specific.
the,
Yeah.
Not the best
People's
answer.
eyebrow.
And everyone
can hear that hand
Let's roll to Ken and Cinemensing. Good morning, Ken.
Good morning, friends.
What up, Ken?
So, glad Elliot's here, not that I'm never glad John's there, but first of all, happy Easter to all of you who celebrate that.
Absolutely.
So, Elliot, I watch as much college football as anybody other than maybe, Ray Dinger, and I think Xavier Watts is the best safety in this draft.
So I am 1000% agree with you.
Haven't heard his name mentioned once.
Yep.
And if I would rather trade down into, there's some pick needy teams out there, the Vikings, the Falcons. I would rather trade down into the high second round and use that pick.
So what's the knock
So
on it?
for those that don't know about Xavier, he's out of Notre Dame. Now the benefit of him is he has 13 interceptions over the past, I think it's 2 years. That's 4 more than anybody else in college football. So he makes a ton of turnovers. Ball hawk. Great, ball hawk. Former wide receiver, turns to safety, great football intelligence. So for me, the knock on him would be he's 23. Whereas so a lot of the other safeties we're talking about are 20 and 21. Not the end of the world, but like in the draft, that is something that's meaningful. But I think he'll go in the top, 50 picks. So it's not like he's, a dark horse prospect.
I mean, when you're telling me 23, I don't remember when I was 23.
No, I agree, but unfortunately, stuff like this matters.
Ken, I think the issue, and I could be wrong, I'm just guessing, is a second contract. Because you always want the guy to hit, be a good, successful player, and then you get to sign him to a new 3 or 4 year deal. And I guess the theory would be a second contract. He's already reaching his 30s.
Well, and also when you're a problem with him, like 20, 28 or whatever.
Well, but it'll be in your 30s.
I got you. Yeah, fair point. Yep. There's like development there too. Like if you're a little older, like by the time you develop and are a contributing player, you're older.
Yeah. If he's a second round pick, the way the Eagles do business, you're talking about if he's a second round pick, he's got 4 years. You're talking about them extending him after year 2. When he's 25, 26?
Well, it wouldn't be last year.
I'm just saying it's a 6 to 7 year from now.
Yo, can you throw me
Maybe
with that
that's
other blue pole?
irrelevant, maybe it's not. I mean, it's nice to get like.
Well, you gotta remember, this is everything. It's like this is a low place, so everything's gonna start trying to push down to the price.
Yeah, he's a great player. It doesn't matter. But
Just for,
in
like,
the draft,
reference,
age,
Just a little piece of
it's something. Like the 40s matter. All that.
My only point is that if we're talking about moving around in the draft, to draft safety.
I agree.
Ryan, give me an answer for who or what has had a
Yo. Big drill.
The Macho Man, Randy Macho Man.
Yeah.
What's up, Mr. Hockey?
I agree. I mean, maybe it's just, James, is your argument that whole thing lends itself to gimmick?
Yeah, it's their own gimmick. Like, it's levels of which is the best gimmick, but every single has a gimmick. Every single one. Which is not as good an answer to me as other ones.
That's right. Drop of the week is something we do every single Friday. Hallelujah.
It's the drop
Shishesky beats
of the week.
Whoa, yourself. Drop of the week is brought to us by Diamond Company Colors. We're the best in business. What we do. Destination. Seltzer, what do you want?
Let's start off the week where you started off the week by offering up some congratulations.
But look, great to be with you here. what's also great? John, this weekend, I won my fantasy basketball league and continued to work out. And the legs are feeling sore today, and that's a good sore. So I just want to congratulate the Hammer.
So hold on.
Good, thank you. So when is
The casualness with which you said is very funny.
It is ridiculous.
I know. Just want to congratulate the Hammer.
My old teachers had to be embarrassed.
Well, and don't forget family, co-workers.
Yeah.
It's a long list.
Everyone who's ever known you. Yeah.
Correct.
All right, let's keep it rolling. Every once in a while, there's a line on this show that gets missed. Normally we catch them, but every once in a while, it kind of goes under the radar. I caught this one, Rhea caught this one. I don't think anyone else did, but Ben Davis, great line.
My glasses just split in half today. Now, the good news, these are my cheapies. Yeah, these are my readers. Sometimes I think, you know, buy for like $15. This is like my real glasses. Well, I'll tell you what I need. I need help. I need help reading. These are my readers. I didn't know at all. Well done, Ben.
Yeah, it's really good. All right, let's keep it rolling. What's not well done is Andy from Deptford's We Live, We Hide. We just went in on him. He didn't get it.
Morning, team. What's up, everybody?
I just shook my head, man. I don't know what to do with it. I really don't. So, hello.
When you say it, do you feel kind of foolish now?
You know, nobody likes it, Andy. I don't mean here. I mean everybody listening. Nobody likes it.
Well, Joe, if it's that bad and you don't like it, why do I hear you saying it on the radio when I'm not even calling?
Because they're making fun of you, Andy. Come on, man. You know that. You know that.
Good answer.
Well, let's get back to sports stuff.
All right.
There we go. We
It was an unusual retreat by him.
I think at the end he was like, all right, Dave, yeah.
There is nothing funnier to me than when James gets annoyed. Yeah, it's not funny.
You love the Gilbert. All right, let's keep it rolling.
I do.
There we go. Everyone's listening. Check it out. All right. BG Day. We announced that everyone can go 5-5. The event in Phoenixville is going to be awesome. Joe, I'll announce it. You get a free play.
I'm going to put this out there. He played a lot longer than Earl Thomas did. I'm just saying that. By the way, one more 2 goals than Earl Thomas did. I'm just saying that also. May 5th, Brandon Graham Day, and that night, one night only, after all this programming during the day, all the shows, all the guests, that night, BG will take the stage.
Well done by you there, Joe.
Well, thanks. So,
You had to break. Yeah, it's yeah,
I wondered if they've ever spoken.
good question.
It was very clear that Earl Thomas, have they ever talked about her?
There you go. You can ask him that. Go get tickets for BG Live and find out the answer.
Yeah,
I love that.
absolutely.
All right, let's keep it rolling with BG himself. Had a fun line there. Kind of getting on it. We got the 90% comment with Pay Adams and all that. What's next for BG? Funny line here.
I'm always too. And y'all know that when I'm gonna be part of the song with you, just trying to take my time because we still won a Super Bowl, baby. It ain't over yet. So I get that ring. Get that ring, baby.
So true.
Great answer, BG.
Absolutely.
Love it. All right, Joe, you said this feels versatile.
Yeah, you're hot. And I'd love to get your phone number. Yeah, you're hot. And I'd love to get your phone number. Thanks.
Pretty good. All right, let's keep it rolling. Joe, last week, our winner, I believe last week, was you giving us the Martin.
Martin!
And I guess this week you said, let's do it again.
Martin! Well, yeah.
And it was worse. I didn't want a second one. It was so
Martin!
Little kitty to your room.
I'll just wait a minute.
Oh, that's really good here. Yeah, okay. 3 more. Joe, you came at me. You want to come at me about haircuts? My poor wife gave me a bad haircut during the pandemic.
Oh, you admit it?
No, what I
He
said.
admits it. You're mean to him about it.
No, but you had never admitted it before.
No, of course I did. It was a horrible haircut. What I don't do like you do is rip my wife for it. You came at me. I don't even have the haircut now. You came at me this hat. Mister wears a hat every day. Why do you wear a hat every day?
Why not?
Oh, okay. You know who doesn't wear a hat every day? This guy.
Yeah,
No problem.
You know who needs to, though?
I don't think you do now, big dog. What do you mean? Say things that people. What's his hair?
Well,
I think he's got good hair.
I think seltzer comments on YouTube about seltzer as well.
Jimmy has
And
a
it's
nice
hair.
hair.
What's that, bud?
Seltzer is
I
actually a
knocked
different
the
case.
slow it down a little bit. Oh,
I'm better looking than you, so that's
you want to try to hit this?
There's something needs to be fixed over there?
You want to hit this real quick with that right here? Because I knocked them stones down, and it kind of, I don't know if I kind of.
It's alright. I mean, I'll have to probably get my hand. I mean, I'll try to run back across the sideways here in a second.
Alright.
Try to get what I can with this bench.
We're happy to announce.
This year, the ham was free.
Get a free ham or turkey when you spend a qualifying amount between now and April 19th. Only at ShopRite. ShopRite. We are here.
Just the winner. You know what I mean? Any of you guys ever do that?
What?
Walk into a bar and
walk
have
into a bar.
competition for who's the most handsome? No.
Devin and I definitely haven't done
Like,
that.
who can get the best looking gal from a bar and give it away?
Can't say I
What were you
thought
saying again? Something, it got low or something, or what?
Oh, I started. No, actually, I guess good from
It, you
here.
know what it really comes down
I guess
to?
from where I
I'm
was
not
looking,
saying
I
about,
knocked
like,
the
a new guy
stones
back
down
in
in
college,
there,
not because
and
of
I
some
didn't
guy,
know it.
But he could talk.
I
Always
messed
had a
up.
hot dog.
God, always matters. That's big.
Yeah, it really does.
Joking kind of talk.
He's confident, I'll give him that. All right, let's keep it rolling. Two more, Joe. We had a great Times Yours call. This is what happened.
Joe, did you really just say that you think you would win on Jeopardy? Are you serious? Are you serious, dude? Because you're stupid.
That's not what I said. Man. And that is.
I was not seeing that coming there. All right, last one.
Nice little pause.
Joe, yesterday you looked pretty dapper, as you put it. We were like,
Yeah,
what's going on here?
Danny.
You said if come back. If you said if anyone could guess why you're looking so dapper, you would tell us the truth. And we didn't have any idea. It turns out Anthony in Jersey, our caller, knows you better than anyone.
Hey, my man Joe. Joe, you looking real slippy, man.
Thanks, buddy.
And it's knowing you had something.
I got texts from people who don't even work at WIP, like friends who were listening because they were so alarmed by it. I was like, yeah, he does that.
I just want to put
He does
this out.
that.
I want to put this out there. Because I got a lot of flack yesterday, and Richie was one of the people giving me the flack. That guy, in years gone by, has worn the same outfit 5 days in a row.
You're not wrong about this.
Correct.
Now, I do think he changed his underwear and socks, which was the main issue we
Well, I
had with you.
changed my
Your
underwear. I
and
didn't
the
change the
socks.
socks.
But yes, Richie did wear the same pair of pants
Really?
every day.
Oh, for years, it used to be the same. And then he comes in yesterday.
See, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Well, so my
But
question
still, the socks. You
with
gotta
the,
change
with
the
the
socks.
socks, and maybe you covered this, so forgive me. Do you take them off and like, do you wear them to bed and just wear them
No.
straight through? So you
No.
take dirty socks off and then put them
But
back
Devin, I
on?
only wore them for about 3 hours.
Yeah, I don't think they're definitely
That's
dirty
not bad.
if you wore them once.
I
3
don't know.
hours.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm kind of with Joe on this one. I'm not
Like, why not just get a fresh pair?
Exactly.
You wanna know why, Devin? They matched your shirt.
Well, that wasn't the reason. It just so
Oh,
happened
okay.
that it limits having to do wash. That's all.
I don't think I've ever seen Joe's socks match his
No,
shirt.
this one they did.
Yeah, but that was happenstance, not sought out. All right, what wins here? The Ben Davis?
I
Ben
think
Davis.
Davis, the pair line was great.
Yeah,
I
that's
liked
it.
it.
Look at Ben.
Ben did.
All right,
Again,
Ben.
one more time.
The year hunt, love your phone.
Ah, we're good. He basically said I need to get him back.
Okay, you do. It's true.
Ben, well done, buddy.
Oh, fresh shots.
Ben has won. Yeah, that's right.
There we
Ben
go.
has won Drop of the Week. All right, up ahead, Time's Yours. We're going to do a lot more calls, and also we will pick a celeb that I got to know for next week. That and more as we broadcast from the beautiful Borgata today on 94 WIP.
Hey, baseball fans, there's no better place to bet the long ball than BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of Major League Baseball. Swing big on your home run bet with BetMGM's Home Run Boost Token. No opt-in is required. Just log into your BetMGM account to receive the Home Run Boost Token. Then activate the token when you place a bet on any player to hit a home run. If that player goes yard, you'll score a bigger payout. No matter the showdown, BetMGM is the best place to bet the long ball. Claim your MLB Home run boost token today, and don't miss your chance at a bigger payout on a winning home run bet. The action is on deck at BetMGM, the king of the big swing. MLB trademark, used with permissions, BetMGM, and GameSet. Remind you to play responsibly.
See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. New Jersey and Pennsylvania only. Existing customer offer subject to eligibility requirements. Awards vary and expire in 1 to 7 days. If you or someone you also gamble, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
They're good. I'm not saying not.
Welcome to
Right there, it's a little bit. There's probably a little hump there. Oh, I can scream this in FPV, but it's critical for the water going this way. Because this is probably the most critical spot. Because all the water's coming right down in here. We need to flow this way. The rest of it's gonna come down to the drain. I mean, but it's not going like this. You're gonna have like a fucking channel of water coming right down here. So everything's coming right down to this point. So I had to make sure that, you know what I mean? I'll actually go check the level in a minute.
Big John steps in as head coach of the Bears are ready to make noise. The O-line got a serious upgrade this offseason, and the D is back with a vengeance. Don't sleep on the monsters of the Midway. This team means business. Ben Johnson to win Coach of the Year? Yeah, he's sitting at plus 650. And Hunter download the BetMGM app today.
Still getting around to that fix on your car? Got this. On eBay, you'll find millions of parts, guaranteed to fit. Doesn't matter if it's a major engine repair or your first time swapping your windshield wipers. eBay has that part you need, ready to click perfect into place. For changes big and small, loud or quiet. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. But you already know that. eBay. Things, people, love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Experience the action of the Sport of Kings with the Naira Bets horse racing app. Bet the Kentucky Derby. It's fast, easy, and secure. Get your free $25 Derby bet plus a $200 deposit match for new members at NairaBets.com/Philly25.
Natural Lawn of America gives your lawn the natural care it deserves. With organic fertilizers and safer, eco-friendly weed and insect controls, Natural Lawn ensures your lawn thrives year after year. Act now and get free seeding every year. Time is running out. Call 800-FREE-SEED today.
I can't believe you scored tickets para Nati Natasha.
After saving so much at T-Mobile, I thought, ¿por qué no darnos un gusto?
There she is.
Nati, can we get a picture?
Claro que sí. Wow, that's a nice picture.
The S25 takes awesome selfies. Tag me and I'll follow you.
Get a new Samsung Galaxy S25 phone with Galaxy AI at T-Mobile and 4 lines for $25 a line.
With AutoPay discount plus taxes and fees. Minimum 4 lines on plan. Contact us at canceling lines. Plus $5 per line without AutoPay. Debit or bank account required. See details at T-Mobile.com.
No matter what car repair I need, there's only one name I trust. Well, really two. One is Meineke, and the other is Bob, the owner of my local Meineke. Bob has been taking care of my car for years. It's nice to take your car to someone you trust and someone who is part of the neighborhood. And being a single mom, sometimes money's a little tight. So Meineke makes it easy with flexible payment solutions where I can pay over time. Having a safe, reliable vehicle for my family is important, and that's why I trust Bob and why I trust Meineke. Meineke. Doing car care right.
Spring is back at Dick's House of Sport. Baseball, softball, and golf season are in full swing, and you can find the hottest gear that'll take your game to next level performance. Test your skills or schedule a fitting in our golf simulators and multi-sport games. Plus, fine-tune your gear with repairs, re-gripping, customization, and more expert services in store. And while you're here, score the latest spring clothing and shoe styles from the brands love, like Nike, On, Kalia, and Adidas. Sport happens here at Dick's House of Sport.
Meanwhile, at Xfinity. So, influencer life going well?
Oh, yeah. I'm up to 32 followers.
Oh, that's something.
Yeah, posting my tap dancing videos is easier than ever because we engineered Xfinity Internet with 99.99% network reliability.
Plus, Xfinity Mobile with Wi-Fi Power Boost gives you ultra-fast Wi-Fi at home and on the go. Wait, tap dancing? You don't tap dance.
Hey, what I lack in skill, I make up with passion.
Do more of what you love and love how fast you do it with Xfinity Internet and mobile. Through June 23rd, get 400 megabit Xfinity Internet with free equipment and unlimited internet data. Plus, get one unlimited 5G mobile line included, all for $40 a month for 1 year. And ask how you can get a free 5G phone. Visit Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply. With paperless billing and auto-pay, restore benefits. Xfinity Internet required. Access fees extra. After 1 year, rate increases to $70 per month. After 2 years, regular rates apply. Extra fees vary amount guaranteed.
Sometimes it feels like the world is moving at hyperspeed and you can't keep up because it's one thing then another. Don't forget the meeting and the yoga class and the dinner reservation with Ben. You get into the all-new Nissan Murano and you feel the breeze from the panoramic moonroof while the massaging seats melt away the tension of the day. And you realize that sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. Shop the all-new Murano at nissanusa.com. Panoramic moonroof massaging leather appointed seats are available features.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective. A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Uh-huh.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide Free and Gentle provides an excellent Tide clean, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues like dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on your skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
This is the story of the one who, as a maintenance specialist for a historic high-rise, knows that vintage charm historically needs constant attention. Which is why, when it's time to upgrade turn-of-the-century mechanicals, they turn to Grainger. With easy access to 1 million-plus products and the scale to deliver when and where you need them. The right tools and supplies are never far away. So the one can keep that vintage building running like new. Call clickgrainger.com or just online. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, baseball fans, there's no better place to bet the long ball than BetMGM, an official sports betting partner of Major League Baseball. Swing big on your home run bet with BetMGM's Home Run Boost Token. No opt-in is required. Just log into your BetMGM account to receive your Home Run Boost Token. Then activate your token when you place a bet on any player to hit a home run. If that player goes yard, you'll score a bigger payout. No matter the showdown, BetMGM is the best place to bet the long ball. Claim your MLB Home Run Boost Token today and don't miss your chance at a bigger payout on the winning home run bet.
We have to try to figure out stuff on that door.
The king of the big swing. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission. BetMGM license. Remind you to play responsibly. See BetMGM.com for terms. 21 plus only. Pennsylvania only. Existing customer offer. Subject to eligibility requirements. Awards vary and expire in 1 to 7 days. If you or somebody you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 94 WIP Sports Update.
Brought to you by Window Nation. Phillies at 11-8 following the split with the Giants. Believe it or not, Phillies record to start last season, 19 games in, 11-8. Rob Thompson pointing that out. Post-game with a 6-4 win over the Giants. Next up, the Miami Marlins in town for the weekend. Zach Wheeler will start against Sandy Alcantara, 6:45 here on 94 WIP. Buy 4 windows, get 4 free, and pay nothing until 2027. Now through April 30th, schedule your free estimate 866-90-NATION or visit windownation.com. Partly sunny, high 74, it's currently 50. Join us for a special one-night only event with the Eagles legend Brandon Graham. Get your tickets for BG Live on 5-5 right now on 94WIP.com.
Sports Update on 94 WIP. Former Eagle John Ritchie. Future President Joe DeCamara. This is the morning show on Sports Radio 94 WIP.
This really might have become my favorite song. I just love it. I really do.
It's a great song. So good. I mean, it's a nice song. Oh, no, it's a great song.
I don't love it as much, and I'm a Toto fan.
But, like, to be his favorite song, it's not my
really
favorite, but it's a great song.
Weekends. Not as strong as some weekends, but it's got a lot going on as we broadcast from Borgata this morning. Let's get you ready for the weekend with the Guided Door window to what's up ahead this weekend. Make sure you receive 20% off. You will receive 20% off on all windows and doors with no money down and up to 6 years to pay off interest free. Call Guided Door and Window. Call them today, 1-877-GO-GUIDA. You can also visit GUIDA.com. All right, what are we looking at this weekend? First off, I'll say this. I thought of it last weekend when the Masters were going on. Swear to God, they could put the Masters on 30 straight weekends, and I would watch it 30 straight weekends.
Well, would lose its luster. Not everything's going to end like it did last week.
There's a golf tournament on every weekend.
Yeah, but it's not the Masters.
Is there any sport where the difference between generally watching it and when it's great is like that start? Like when golf is great, it's unbelievable.
It's a really good question.
But it's so boring otherwise.
Yeah.
It's a very
It
interesting.
is. It's a fascinating question.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't think it's as boring as you think, but most people would think
It's
so.
pretty boring.
All right, so I'm not going to get into the golf and tennis events this weekend, but I will tell you what's up ahead. Obviously, Phillies new series, NFL draft. Hunker down for Howie time. This is like you're getting your last call. So obviously, this is a big weekend for Howie to prep, and then of course the NBA and NHL playoffs. Notable, and maybe we get into this next week, but notable, we had a poll result earlier this week that more people, significantly more, interested in the NHL playoffs than the NBA playoffs. That says something.
Union plays Saturday.
And the Union. There you go. Apparently. Play on Saturday. Let's go to the phones. Let's get to Colin right now in Washington Township. Good morning, Colin.
Yo, what up?
What up, Colin?
How are you, pal?
Oh, man, excited to talk to you guys again. It's been a long time.
It has been a while.
Yeah.
Was that last year we were at that Phillies game together?
Yeah, I think so. Also, real quick, Elliot, not knowing the whiz kids, dude, you work in Philly sports. that's a disgrace.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I knew the player, I didn't know the name.
All right, let's move up ahead 25 years and find out if Elliot knows who the Broad Street Bullies were.
I do know. It's the last time the Flyers were relevant.
Oh,
That's not true.
Wow.
Last time they won.
Oh, man.
They were relevant in 2020, and that's kind of the reason I'm calling, because I think for the first time, we might actually have an exciting season since then. Next year, I think that the rebuild's over. I think they got kind of what they wanted out of Tortorella, frankly. This is how I thought it was going to go. I think he was just there to see if guys like Farabee had that next level, and the guys didn't. No one improved. Everyone stagnated like they had
they traded a bunch of
21 and 22. Yeah, like I know, like Calgary fans, they were popping off like, oh, they're excited. Farabee's a great third liner. I'm like, yeah, he is, but we needed him to be a second liner.
All right, Colin, let me dream the dream for a second. Tell me that they're creating all this cap space to get Connor McDavid in a year when he becomes free agent. Can I dream that? Like, it is notable he has not signed a new
Got the
deal.
drain in there.
Maybe want to come to a big market where you send to the country.
You say Edmonton's not a big market.
I mean, you got to admit, guys, like, forget the fact that the Flyers have been a small deal for 15 years.
They were once a big deal.
They were, and the Philadelphia thing could matter for a player who played in Edmonton and made one, because he's not even close to
Yeah, but they got to get
Philadelphia.
better. They got to get better.
I know. Well, you got 1 year. You got 1 year to get free agent.
It would certainly make them better.
He would, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mishkov, second line. Everybody?
I would just say, Edmonton's a much bigger hockey market than Philly. At any point, the scrutiny doesn't approach here what it is there. So.
Well, marketability, though, is dramatically lessened there compared to here over New York. It just is. Just is.
Maybe
Just
New
is.
York, but not like
Dude, there's so much more money in America, and there's so much more endorsement opportunity.
So he's not
Let me put it, Colin, let me put it this way. And I'm sure they've existed. Hold on. Hang on. I'm sure it has happened, but I don't have any memory of seeing it. I don't ever